this a kind of nature theme tonight, so I'm going to do a few poems based on that theme. And the first one for you is called Miss Nature, so I hope you enjoy it. There's a fantasy outside, but no one knows about it. Boxed up in flats, offices, houses without it, step outside. You won't believe what you're missing. Wander into fields and feel Mother Nature kissing. Clouds overhead like a jungle, stumble in a clearing with two buds on your tongue, chase the light and you're shrinking through the hole. Lights out like childhood power cuts, fumbling through fallen leaves, weed and flowers, hear the rabbits shout. People come our way. Get off your road, release your mind for this high game. The gloomy city's long gone. Miss Nature's gonna cush you. Look around you for a minute, let sweet trees tickle you. Come play away, lay away your days in my haze, man. Come stray away, let my crazy forest glade, man. Pick up a branch, spark a plant and light your way, man. Breathe in and listen to the sounds of the forest life. Sweet, sweet, sipping on buttercup tea. Tweet, tweet, hear the nightingales and butterflies glee. Beat, beat the forest sun under basted trees. Sit back and listen to Miss Nature's melody. Life here, she slowly whispers in your ear, it's so nice here. There's nothing here for you to feel that you like here. My mama surely provides, you're living a nightmare back home with your 9 to 5. And I start thinking, watching the grasshoppers parade, what was I thinking? As I lie on flowers under leafy shade, I'm sinking into petals, sweet perfume washing a fragrant phase of fireflies, lighting the glade like a star parade. It's so beautiful here, I'm not going back. It's so musical here. Crickets, bluebells and blades of grass masking the sunshine's path, basking me in wild mushrooms, gooey honey and real love at last. I take a walk, see a fairy ride a lizard, snakes whisper breezes and butterflies kissing, listen. Frogs playing with pixies, hopping onto lily pads and splashing the fishes I'm wishing. I could stay here forever, naked like the animals, living life a little better, eating chestnuts and acorns. Bathing in oceans, ponds, living to live, just living with nature's song. So, Miss Nature, please keep caressing me. I'm floating along, so please keep addressing me. I'm rolling up upon the back of this centipede, keep singing your song, just bless me. Life here, she slowly whispers in your ear, it's so nice here. There's nothing here for you to feel that you like here. My mama surely provides, you're living a nightmare back home with your 9 to 5. There's a fantasy outside, but no one knows about it. Boxed up in flats, offices, houses, without it, step outside. You won't believe what you're missing. Wander into fields and feel Mother Nature kissing the clouds. But people stare at the pavement. There's beauty all around us, but the beauty's been wasted. We tasted the way, so go now and share it. There's a playground around you, make others aware of it. Stare at it, smell it, touch it and taste it. Look up to the sky because people just waste it. Look up to the sky because people never do. Steel trees, oil rivers, concrete jungles swamping you. Look around you at the people filled with beauty. Because we trained our tired eyes to recognize nothing but Gucci. Look intensely at material and miss everything godly is cold. We didn't make the body to distract you from the soul. It's cold. We didn't make money to distract you from the real gold. There's a fantasy outside, but no one knows about it. Boxed up in flats, offices, houses, without it, step outside. You won't believe what you're missing. Wander into fields and feel Mother Nature kissing. There's a world outside, but people too scared to go there. The woods aren't full of frights, don't believe all you're told. There aren't terrorists and thieves lurking in the trees, just fantasies and freedom floating in between the leaves. Thank you. The next one I'm going to do for you is along a kind of similar theme, but yeah, it's kind of self-explanatory, so I'm just going to do it. I hope you like it. It's called Beautiful Victoria Beckham or a Flower. Nothing against the lady, I'm sure she's lovely. And I wrote it after one of my friends had saved up money for plastic surgery, and when I asked her why she'd saved up the money, she said she wanted to look more like Victoria Beckham. So this was like my part of us trying to convince her to spend it on, you know, college or going on holiday or something. Okay. As my friends sit once again chatting about how beautiful Victoria Beckham is, I wonder if they've ever stepped outside and looked at a flower, a tree, or waves breaking in the ocean creeping slowly towards the beach. As my friends sit once again chatting about the beauty of Victoria Beckham's new surgery, her chiseled cheekbones, her slim fast trim, the powdered skin of expensive makeup surrounding her permanently laser lip line glossy lips, how well they say they sit. The new plastic surgeons bits of plastic lift beneath her biggin bits of breast tissue. How they too wish they could do that perfect pout practice 1,000 times in a million different mirrors. I wonder what they mean by beautiful. As my friends discuss her beautiful leather Gucci boots, her boobs, the food she doesn't eat to keep her figure beautifully lean, I wonder what they see by beautiful. I wonder if they've ever been beneath the stars, or felt the warm hands of a best friend rub oil along their naked backs, or eucalyptus scent onto their chest when the bin behind their bed is cramped with flu-fueled tissues. They discuss her shoes, her beautiful glossy hair extensions, her gorgeous Beckham Palace, her leather bags, $1 million diamante jackets, 1 million mothers, sisters, daughters long to have so they can look as beautiful as that woman. And I wonder if they've ever kissed anyone. If they've ever looked directly at the sunset and sat till sunrise, run wet through raindrops, dripping seas from cloudy skies, if they've ever cried with pleasure, or dried tears with their own fingertips from someone else's eyes. As my friends sit once again chatting about how beautiful Victoria Beckham is, I wonder if they've ever stepped outside and looked at a flower, or scraped the makeup from their own faces and looked in the mirror at their own beautiful reflections. Thank you. I'm going to do one more for you, if that's all right, before I lose my voice. And it's, sticking with the natural theme that I was told would be nice to do. So this is another one, kind of like that, but it's dedicated to I've got a 1.5-year-old daughter sleeping outside. And she has basically got a massive fat belly and looks at herself in the mirror every day like, I am brilliant. So this is kind of a dedication to her, and it's called Wow. Wow, my body is amazing. I can almost hear her saying it as she stands naked at the mirror, hands clapping in applause to it. Naked, bold and proud, her mouth open wide and round like wow. My body is so great. She's 1-year-old and loving it, full belly sticking out, thighs like mini tire towels, and when she looks at her reflection she always shouts aloud like wow. This body is so great. Gazing down now, I try to do the same. Ignore the plastic advert spreads that pass me on the way. I say my body is amazing despite what some might say. I say my body is amazing despite the claims you make. The nip and tuck and cuts and sucks that fill my walk to work each day. Enhancement ads and happiness will only come with curves this way. And if I lay in front of you today, clothes drop to the floor. You prescribe me what I should have less of and what I could have more of. A tick box, what could be chopped off, your red pen ready, hand aside, your eyes deciding what to slice from lips to cheek to bum to thighs. The lines below my eyes you say I ought to peel or pull away. My breast will start to sag one day, the breastfed baby there to blame. She came into the world